Good morning. In this video, we are going to discuss about theorems of Pappas-Guldinus, a very important one. Actually, this theorem works based on the concept of centroid. The theorem one gives the formula for finding the surface area of an object. The second theorem gives the formula for finding the volume of a object. Now let us go and see the first theorem, theorem 1. The definition is the area, you just note that the area, surface area of a body formed by rotating a line. Note this, these two are the keywords. Line about an axis is equal to the line multiplied by the distance covered by the centroid. So this is the another one keyword of rotation. Now let us take a line. The length of the line is L and here is the axis A. Now I am going to rotate this line by some angle. In this case I am going to consider the angle as 360 degree. But it is not that it should be 360 degree, it can be even 270 or 90, okay, any angle. Now it creates a surface something like this. Here I have shown that surface by shading using the rectangular pen, you see here. So this is the shaded area. Now this theorem, first theorem helps us to find the surface area. Okay, now this is the position of the centroid y bar from a axis. So here it is more. Okay, now let us go to the formula. Surface area, which is equal to length of this line. Okay, length of this line into multiplication of angle of rotation. Angle of rotation can be anything from 0 to 360, and make sure that here you have to substitute here in radian, and then centroid y bar. Okay, so here the formula now becomes area equal to L, length of the line, into 2 pi. Okay, because I am going to rotate the line by 360 degree into y bar. Okay, if I rearrange the equation, I will get something as area equal to 2 by L y bar. So this is the formula for finding the surface area of any object. Okay, now let us go to the second theorem. So this is the theorem 2. Now let us go to the definition. The volume, just note this keyword, volume of a body formed by rotating an area about an axis is equal to the area multiplied by the distance covered by the centroid of the rotation. Now let us go and see this one. Here there is an area A. Okay, here is the axis. Now I am going to rotate this area. So that I will get a volume. Okay, the rotation angle can be anything from 0 to 90. But for this case I am going to rotate it for 360 degree. So I will get something like a hollow cylinder, something like this, and this is the volume. I have shaded it. Now the formula is volume equal to area of this one into angle of rotation. Again it should be substituted in radian into the centroid. Okay, here is the centroid. So here is the centroid y bar. Okay, now this is the centroid, the distance between the centroid of this area to this axis. Okay, y bar. Now this equation will become like volume equal to area into 2 by, okay, because I am going to rotate for 360 degree. If it is 180 degree, then it should be here by into y bar. Okay, now if you rearrange this equation, you will get the answer as volume equal to 2 pi area into y bar. Okay, so the theorem 2 helps us to find the volume of an object. Now the summary is, using the theorems of Pappas-Guldinus, we can able to find the surface area of any curve. Here I have taken line, but line can be any curve. Okay, easily. Then the volume of any area very easily using these two theorems. Thanks. We will meet in the next video, where we are going to discuss about the new topic called friction.